Welcome to another episode of Speak the Funk Up. This is Corey Palmer Funk, and right now I'm actually, as you can hear right now, I'm watching my favorite superhero movie right there. I actually love that movie. The reason why I decided to pick this movie and also kind of talk about this, I'm going to put it on pause actually and talk to you, is because I'm reading up the new Joker movie is fantastic. I absolutely Joaquin Phoenix did a phenomenal job in that movie too. But reading up on the new Batman movie, the one I'm going to be the first to, some people say reserve judgment. I'm not excited about it. And I'll tell you a lot of the reasons why I'm not excited about it. Number one, I understand when the first Justice League movie came out with Ben Affleck and all that, they tried to make the Justice League dark. You can make Batman dark, but you can't make the Justice League dark because characters like the Flash is good character, but he's not a dark character. He's a fun, funny character. But what I'm talking about with this new Batman movie and why I'm not excited about it is because there's a bunch of I firmly believe with all the Batman stories out there, and then you go back, you're trying to make a younger Batman again, stop it. If you want to go further and make a younger Batman, there's so many Batman storylines. Go further into the future with the Batman storylines. If you want to start, get a new Batman, get a younger, if Robert Pattinson is you're picking him, why don't you just get somebody else to play Bruce Wayne and train a younger Batman? That wouldn't be a bad idea, but to me, what I would have loved to see is I would have loved to gone further and would have loved to do a Red Hood, under the Red Hood. Get Batman when he's older, have all the characters, but I want to see an R-rated Batman movie. I want to see a Batman movie where he's older. I also would love it to be a film noir style, and I think Michael Giancarlo, I was reading this Matt Reeves got Michael Giancarlo doing the score, and he did a phenomenal job in the movie Up, but I don't see it unless I see some other one where he has a darker movie, he did The Incredibles, he did Up, he did Ratatouille. They're Pixar movies, and they're more upbeat type things, but with darker movies, with what I would do with the Batman movies, with who I'd cast. I'm crazy. I've watched Mad Men, and I would cast John Hamm to be Batman. He would be my first choice. He would be, and another guy who I also don't like. Okay, this one gets sorry. Sometimes I'm trying not to touch my face with this whole thing, but this one gets, luckily I do wash my hands a lot, consistently wash my hands. But this casting choice bugs me. And nothing against Jeffrey Wright. He's a good actor. Stop race swapping characters. James Gordon, Batgirl's not black. James Gordon was never black. Make a new character, or there's also Lucius Fox. You could have put Jeffrey Wright as Lucius Fox, who Morgan Freeman played, who did a fantastic job in the Dark Knight trilogy. As you see, like I said, watching the Dark Knight right now. You could have had Lucius Fox instead of Jeffrey Wright. You're a good actor, Jeffrey Wright, but I don't know why you're Commissioner Gordon. It makes no sense to me, Matt Reeves. And I also was looking at his filmography, and he did Cloverfield. I did not like Clover. Figure this one out. I like 10 Cloverfield Lane with John Goodman that wasn't Matt Reeves, but I did not like Cloverfield. I don't like trying to make him go all young and then have Colin Farrell as the Penguin. Really? Nothing against Colin Farrell. He's a good actor. In Bruges, fantastic movie. But he's got, to me, Penguin's got to be ugly, short. The reason why Danny DeVito was so good in Batman Returns is because Danny DeVito was fat, short, ugly. He looked like the Penguin. Colin Farrell is taller and he's got himself well kept. So, nothing against Colin Farrell. But he's not a penguin. He doesn't feel like a penguin. See, with me watching The Dark Knight, a lot of people thought the same thing about Heath Ledger being the Joker. I wasn't quite fully sold on Heath Ledger but I realized when I look back at it, at the time Heath Ledger never ever played a villainous character before the Joker. You look at the movies that he's done, you look at A Knight's Tale, you look at 10 Things I Hate About You. He was always a loving lead man, good-looking cat gets a girl type. He was always that character. But he proved he could act in movies like Monsters Ball, and he proved he could act. So, and then he auditioned, he got the role of the Joker, and he fucking nailed it out of the park. Where, prime example, Jack Nicholson is my favorite actor of all time, but Heath beat him in that performance. He did. Nothing against Jack Nicholson. Jack Nicholson is still my favorite actor of all time. Still has like One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, The Departed, fucking as good as it gets. A Few Good Men. The man is a fantastic actor, and like I said, favorite of all time. But my favorite performance of all time was what I'm watching, The Dark Knight Joker. But yeah, to me, going back to like casting or whatnot, like Michael Giancarlo with the score, he wouldn't be my guy for the score. I'm looking at like with what, to me, I would put Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross would be my first pick for who I would go a film noir style dark. I would pick Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross. Yes, he is in Nine Inch Nails. Trent Reznor is also an Academy Award winning score artist with The Social Network, and he's done a lot of like scores from The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, and to me, he would be my choice for that score. Now, Commissioner Gordon, if you could get this guy, but I doubt you can, and like I said, I'd make it R-rated. If you could get it, if he wasn't in quarantine, if you put a mustache on Tom Hanks, he would be a good choice, and Sam Elliott would be another good choice because I feel they look like Commissioner Gordon. They would be nothing, like I said, nothing against Jeffrey Wright. You're a good actor, but Commissioner Gordon was never black in the comic books. The Catwoman, on the other hand, has been black, white, whatever. That's the only character that seems to be more like swapped all over the place. But like race swapping kind of bugs me. It doesn't matter if it's because you look at for instance, how can I put it, like The Little Mermaid or like let's go back to, let's say the movie Shaft, right? Samuel L. Jackson and Richard Roundtree. Now, Shaft is a good movie, but like if people would go nuts if you change Shaft and like for instance put Matt Damon in the role of Shaft, people would go nuts, and rightfully so, because that's race swapping. But I feel the same way with either make a new character but don't, if you drew the character a certain way or whatever, made the comic a certain way, keep true to the thing. If you want to add, there's also characters you could, if you again building up the future of Batman, you could also add Batwing, who is a black sidekick of Batman in the future and actually did decent, not bad comics. But yeah, these are just some things I'd change. I'll give you more casts on whatever. But yeah, John Hamm would be my Batman. Commissioner Gordon, I'd either pick those two, or I look at him, nothing against Jeffrey Wright. He'd be a better Lucius Fox than, heck, even put, like, this would be an interesting concept. Put a mustache on Michael Keaton. The first, like, big screen Batman, put him as Commissioner Gordon. That would be an interesting concept. Or if you go to the Batman Beyond script, have Michael Keaton as Bruce Wayne. Train a younger Batman if you want to go younger. But stop trying to recreate a new fucking story with there's Bruce Wayne is not, like, they're making him get younger and younger and younger and younger. Like, you had the first Batman. You had the Dark Knight trilogy. We know how Bruce Wayne's parents get They get shot in an alley. Everybody knows that. They did that with the TV show Gotham. Make Batman movies more in the future, and have one or two villains, not try to use them all in one movie. Because if you do that, like you look at Spider-Man 3, that was a hectic mess. Try to get like one or two villains, but don't go fucking 3-4 villains. Yeah. But yeah, this is Speak the Funk Up. This is Corey. This is a little speech. So yeah, John Hamm is Batman, and my musical score would be Trent Reznor and Atticus Rose. And I would make the Batman story a darker, more film noir, focus a lot on the Arkham way, focusing on the whole Arkham, around the Arkham area. And another thing I would do, that I would still have Batman do the whole non-killing thing, but with the actual villain scenes when he catches people, to make it R rating, you're going to see some people do some pretty brutal stuff. But yeah, this is Speak the Funk Up. This is my little Batman thing. Some people may agree with me, some people not. These are just my opinions. John Hamm is Batman. Score, Trent Reznor and Atticus Rose. Thank you. Have a good one. Speak the Funk Up, Corey Funk. Remember, hit like and subscribe on YouTube if you want. And yeah.